Well, what's going on this week, Gary?
Hey, David, how are you this week, man?
Oh, it's a little partly cloudy, a little rainy.
Partly cloudy? Let me tell you something, dude. We are a bunch of sick puppies. And I'll tell you why. If you go to Google and do, let's see here. Let's look at Cyber Monday iPod sales.
Oh, yeah. I saw that.
I think we totally take up more than half of the front page.
You know, this is what gets me, is people ask us, can you make money online? How do you make money online? What do you do? What do you do? What do you do? And we say, here's what you do. And they say, oh, okay. And then they don't do it. Yeah. Well, go to Google, like Gary just said, and search for Cyber Monday iPod. Those 3 words.
If you feel a little froggy, just type in anything. Black Friday. I know Black Friday's done with, but you could do Black Friday furniture sales, Black Friday iPod sales, Cyber Monday Walmart deals. I mean, it's all there. You know, you sent me an email this morning, David, how Chris Perillo was capitalizing on this as well. And I was so happy and tickled to see his blog. I mean, it's just totally loaded with all this stuff. So.
Oh, and that was some interesting links. And he did a really smart thing. He has these items, then he has them linked through his other website, and he's probably got affiliate programs, and then they ship you off to the affiliate. So if you're really looking for whatever, an HP laser printer, he gives you a description there. You click it, you will get to a page where you can actually buy one of those. So I mean, it's not like he's gaming the system. He's got some great links on his site.
Exactly. He did a really good job. And, you know, I can say the same for you as well as me. I mean, we're not really gaming AdSense. We're not really gaming Google. I mean, if you look closely at cybercutter.net, blogtheinternet.com, and Chris Perillo's blog, you're going to see that the information is there. It gives you a very good, accurate, creative description of the various products that we are presenting to the public here, and a very accessible and easy way to click over and learn more, and if not, buy these products.
Well, I'm going to clarify that, too. A lot of people go to my site and get a little confused. My big site is dcooley.net.
Oh, that's right. My bad.
That's the site that's really in the search engines. It's an old site. It's really in there. But Gary's right. I mean, we have figured out, we use Micro Niche Finder, okay? Yes, I know, it's $67, okay? I promise you, I can take my wife out to eat, and I can spend $67 easy.
Oh, okay? Without a doubt.
I can go fill up my car and spend $67.
Oh, without a doubt.
It's worth it. DynoPages, what's the price now on DynoPages, Gary? Is it $49.95?
DynoPages $49.95.
I mean, and it's so easy to set up. And if you learn how to use these things, that's exactly what we're doing. We're giving you exactly what we're doing. We are not telling you how to do something that we're not doing. We are doing exactly what we're saying. We're using Micro Niche Finder and the DynoPages, writing posts, linking to them, bringing back great content. And you can even go a step further, and I'm going to work on it some more, but my Amazon sales are up.
Oh, without a doubt, mine are too. They have skyrocketed. Absolutely skyrocketed. I'll give you guys a little tip here. Amazon has a little tag cloud, which is really, really cool for people that use blogs. You know, a lot of blogs are all about having tag clouds, so Amazon has stepped up and recognized that, and they provide one. It works amazing. It's awesome.
Well, you know, and a lot of people haven't gone in there and dug around, but since Amazon came out with their A store, if you learn how to use the A store, it's easy to set up an A store, and I think you can set up 100 of them in your account. I've got probably 20 of them. And you learn how to link to these things. That's where the key is. And if you learn how to dynamically link, then it makes it a lot easier. And it saves a lot of time. What are you laughing about?
Talk about A-stores. You do such a great job with your A-store. I do believe you have an AdWords account, and you're actively advertising using Google AdWords to funnel traffic to that A-store.
Yeah, I made A-store, and I got the idea from somebody else. I don't remember who it was. But I was playing around with my A-stores, and I created an A-store for an individual product. I think it was a Christmas cookbook of some sort.
When you showed me that page, my jaw dropped. I was like, oh my gosh, I could not even believe that. I mean, it threw me completely. You did such a great job with it.
Well, thank you, and it works pretty good. You know,
I would
that's the kind of thing.
if you're paying the money for AdWords, it would have to work good.
Well, you know, and that's something people need to understand too. We want to help you make money, but don't think for a minute that we can give you every little tip we do free on our webpage. It's just impossible. There's too much going on. It's just hard to do. And we have to make a living too. I mean, Gary's doing this full time. I'm doing this part time, but I'm in probably a little bit bigger. I'm a little bit older than Gary, and I'm a little bit bigger hole than Gary is. But we want to give you these tips. But there's a lot of things you can do. There's a lot more you can do than you can imagine. But don't just read our stuff and go, oh, what are you doing? And when we tell you, go, okay, shake your head and walk off. Think about it. I mean, we are doing very well with these programs, and they work. If they didn't work, we wouldn't tell you they did.
Here's something I had touched on my personal blog at GaryCon.com the other day, and I really feel this is coming from the heart. With any type of career that you guys want to engage in, whether it's like an auto mechanic or a doctor or anything like that, it takes time. Some careers you have to go to college and spend many years educating yourself and gaining the experience and skills needed to perform your job successfully. With that being said, also, here's another metaphor comparison or whatever you want to call it. If you want to go in your kitchen and bake a cake, it takes certain ingredients to bake that cake. Now, I'd like to believe that me and David do supply those special ingredients, but if you don't know how to cook, even if you have the ingredients, the cake's not going to turn out very well. And even on to that point more is, how many, what do you put the ingredients in? How many cups of sugar do you use? How many cups of milk and flour? So all that takes practice and all that takes time.
Oh, there's no doubt. And I can't believe you use that analogy, because one of the places I play around a little bit is in the kitchen, and my wife is an excellent cook. And, man, I can screw some stuff up. I get in there and the only thing I'm good at is making the candy, and it's probably because I love the candy so much, and I have stronger arms than she does, so I can beat the fudge and that kind of things. But that's a good analogy, because I can get in there and I can use the same recipe as her, and it won't turn out anything like hers. I mean, I do exactly what the recipe says, and it takes practice. I mean, she's been cooking for however long. I mean, she's been cooking since she was a teenager. It's only been a few years. She's very young, but
right.
A
lot of people come into this business, and I don't know how this all started, but for some reason, people just automatically assume once they launch a blog or a website, they can go to sleep, and then the very next morning, they feel it should be making money online. And I cannot feasibly go to my local auto mechanic and just walk into the garage and grab a wrench and start fixing a Corvette. I mean,
no.
The dude would hit me in the head with a wrench. I mean,
yeah.
I don't know how to fix a car.
Well, that's a good point. And I saw that you did, one of the conversations we had early in the week was about getting a partner and doing a blog and letting somebody else do the writing. And I saw that you launched that the other day with Coupon Saver, is that right?
Yes, it's the couponsaver.com, and offline I have a very skilled and very professional individual who's been in the education field for over 20 years that I'm looking at as far as a prime candidate for that. So I'll let everybody know about that in the upcoming days here.
Well, and I'm planning on doing the same thing. Gary and I have talked about this quite a bit. We've got so much going on, it's hard to keep up with. And I'm willing to buy a domain. I'm willing to host it. I'm willing to do everything. I just don't want to write it because I don't have the time.
Yep.
But I'll do everything else. And I'm probably going to launch one of these myself and get somebody else involved. The last time I did that, it was Cyber's Music, and we wound up selling that site for. So, who knows?
The
maybe
Coupon
I can do that
Saver
again.
was just. I mean, we had talked about this many times. We've been hashing it out for months, and so the couponsaver.com is a prime example of something that we have both thought would be an excellent idea. So Coupon Saver is not going to be the only site here. Like you said, David, you're going to be doing quite a bit of sites, and I definitely will be also. So.
Yeah, well, I look forward to working with some more people, but I can't stress enough. If you guys really want to know what we're doing, listen to us. We're going to tell you. And the bloggers message board is fantastic. We're having a lot of fun with that. Gary set that up, and there's a lot of activity, and there's a lot of information flowing through there. So make sure you check that out this week too.
Will do, man.
Gary?
Well, sounds good, dude. I know we're running out of time, so I want to tell everybody thank you for continuing to watch here. And David, go ahead and close out, man.
All right. Well, y'all have a nice week and enjoy the rest of your holiday, which is like about a few hours, I guess. And we'll see you online this week. Y'all take care.
See you guys. Thank you.